that is as close as it can be. I'm not gonna lie. He's up 45 points, now he's up to 71. He was behind Charles Leclerc. Now he's ahead of Leclerc. Well, you improve reliability. Yeah, the reliability is good. That's fine.
Dog.
Hi. Yeah. Yeah, the dog really isn't helping this video. So. Alright, should we go? I mean, we've closed this to Red Bull. Saves has gone up ahead of Red Bull. Red Bull is, I think, still not developing.
Do you watch F1?
I do. I think Red Bull just doesn't have the current pace on, so it's like 5 laps for full qualifying. So I'm gonna just go for quick practice. Alright, I'm gonna go for 10 minutes because
Favorite driver and team?
Yuki Tsunoda, of course, Yuki Tsunoda, and favorite team is, I want to say Haas, but Haas, yeah, probably Badman. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to lean on Mercedes and Kimi Antonelli. So it's not gonna be successful. Yep, I knew it. I have just 7 minutes, so come on. Yes.
Lando Norris and Mercedes from me.
Huh? I mean,
4.
That is good. I mean,
My autocorrect sucks.
yeah. Same. Yeah, I think Norris is a good driver as well. Of course, he has the good car. I'm not gonna lie, I could have leaned on Verstappen as a favorite driver because he is really doing well on that car when the other one sucks. But you know, I guess I have actually for my favorite driver. I feel like I have to go.
Norris has been heat this season.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to start an argument. Norris is good in his own right. What? Okay. Yes. All right. Now we can go for development upgrades. So.
The most disappointing driver is Lewis.
Nah, he's still. I'm not gonna lie. This is not an excuse, but he's still learning that car. But if you're gonna get beat by the likes of Yuki Tsunoda, who's
his best finish is 1-0.
10th. Oh wait, yeah, it's the second round. I forgot. Yeah, there's still 2. It's been 2 races, so. We'll see. I mean, he's still getting to use to the car. You also know that he's still.
I know, but that's why you gotta check the plank.
Exactly. You could have had 5th if you checked the plank. You could have done that right after the race, but of course you didn't. Ferrari didn't. They did a Ferrari
That's
and didn't do
why he
anything.
got disqualified.
Eh, Ferrari. It's just Ferrari. Tell me I have to waste another two. Finally, you got it correct. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're done for the practice upgrades. Still had 11 minutes left to spare, so. I had to put increased R&D on some things. Yeah, as you can see, it's increased
Yeah,
R&D.
it is Ferrari. What are you expecting?
I was actually expecting Ferrari to turn around when Hamilton came in, but of course they're still Ferrari. They're still trash. There's a strategy though. Strategy. I feel like they're not as trash as RB. RB just didn't have the right strategy. Decided to go for a two-stop because they think that, well, you want to go for a two-stop. I think the others will do as well, so go for a two-stop. But no, it didn't work out for them, and look what happened.
Clowns of F1.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you. Still have a major upgrade though, so. Alright, we need to go for reliability first, because reliability, really, we need reliability. Actually, the gearbox is fine. It's just that we need good reliability. We went from last to first there. Change have good reliability though, so probably we should skip to reliability, maybe later on in the season. So, okay, we got that, and then we're also gonna get this one. We got two minor upgrades, so we can get another major upgrade, and as you can see, we desperately need that. So, for the next part of the season,
F1 lineup?
Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen in McLaren. But if it's all time, I would like to go Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton in the 2000 in the 2000 Ferrari. Yeah, 2000 Ferrari. Yeah, so basically in the summer break, as from Hungary all the way to the end of the Europe tour of the season, obviously of course as Italy, we will have increased thing for both AI and player increased resource rate, just so we can get a little bit more upgrades until the end of the season. So, and then we will have another one from USA to Brazil. Singapore and Japan, we do not need those because since it's the tester of our products. So, alright, we basically did a secret like kind of upgrade.
Michael is an F1 legend.
Yeah, I know. So I feel like a 2000 Ferrari in the with Hamilton, 2014 Lewis Hamilton and 2000 Michael Schumacher could have been good. But also another one is 2011 Sebastian Vettel and 1990 Ayrton Senna in a 2022 Red Bull. Yeah, so anyway, we're not gonna increase the rear wing arrow today. We're just gonna go for front end downforce, because the front end, this track is full of corners, and of course we need downforce for corners. So this track, I have driven this track so many times, and yet I still can't perfect this part of the track. So there will be loads of flashbacks going through that part, but
What track is this?
Hungary. That's why the thumbnail. That's why the title is Hungry. It's where Sebastian Vettel actually spawned in 2014. Almost. I think he almost did a Sergio Perez. So. A little bit too early on the power. This
I
bed.
thought you wanted food when I saw hungry.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yep. Exactly my point. Can't perfect the chicane yet. And this part where I just have so much understeer. Obviously want to get into the power really early, as you can see the car was a little bit slidey there. The car is all around the place, especially in sector 2. As you can see, we're already down to second, so probably turning back on the traction control, so yeah. Alright. Back to the garage.
If you had the chance to make a livery for any team, what would it be?
Livery. Everyone's livery is good, except for the steak ones. Actually, no, the steak one's actually alright. You can see that second sector really gave me a pain. Well, look at that first sector though. We were quicker by like a couple of times. Alright. I have no choice, so I have to go soft tires here. Second run. Could have used the used set, but actually I could have used that. But okay, there's a good damn. Alright. I have to back off for Kimi Räikkönen. There we go.
I would do Haas.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's livery is like from mid all the way up to fire. I feel like the RB one is fire.
To go.
We're gonna be eliminated from qualifying, are we?
Or maybe Alpine.
No, probably Alpine. Alright. Feel like I should go for Red Bull on this one. I'm not gonna make it out of qualifying, so yeah, I'm fine. Exactly. I somehow made we're struggling. Compared to Norris, we're struggling. In the first half of the season, we're not struggling as much. But in reality, we're struggling. No pace in the car at all. We're gonna look for medium tires on this one. If we could be better on the medium tire, that would be fire, but
One time I did career and my worst finish was 6th.
on what difficulty? Alright, car's a little bit, you know, loosey-goosey, but
Let me check.
alright. What is going on with this car? We're slower than Alonso, but we're... What is this? We're 3 tenths slower than Verstappen the medium. That's good. We're 8 tenths slower, bro. What is going on? That second sector's pain. It's not a pain anymore.
Never mind, I'll check later.
Alright. I have no choice. I have to go for full traction control, do I?
Can't find remote.
Oh. Sorry. Right. Feel like just that final sector, we could ace that final sector. It's just that just doesn't work for us that well. Charlotte Clark. Well, I have to go for softs. Try to go for a soft medium soft strategy on this track. Or I could just go for a one-stop strategy actually. A one-stop could work beautifully in this.
Alls I know is that I'm on the second hardest.
Oh, master? Okay. Yep, as you can see, yeah, just the car is just loosey-goosey through the corners. That's why I have to use some flashbacks to just get this car right. Wait, what? I'm in 8th? Still have to go for a soft tire run because Hamilton and Shinoda, those guys are just gonna go for it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry I had to go through the curb there, just trying to get the power, just nothing. No steering on this car. You see how we're that confident? See, just going through that hairpin, that's really my pain. Just going through that hairpin. I feel like we're just taking too much speed on the corner.
My team didn't win constructors because of Max.
Yeah. It's Max Verstappen. As we did a 116, I think we're still way off the pace. We're just about same pace as Perez. We're 4 tenths behind, so I think that run's good enough. Yeah, that run is good enough.
He got about 1 first or 8th every time.
And as you can see, if I didn't go out, I could have been 14th. So everyone goes to softs. Mediums did not work in this. So 14.6, we're 1.5 seconds off the pace. I don't know. Car's nowhere on the pace right now, so might change the difficulty back down just so we can have a little chance. Because okay, I'm not going out here, you know why? Because look, I don't have an extra set, so this is my 1 lap.
Who's the best RC in your opinion?
Best RC? Oh, racer? In every category, I feel like I have to say here is who's that? Oh, just give me a minute. I'm just could bring this up. Right. Go for 3.5 laps. Right. For me, for the best, racer of all time is
Kimi.
Kimi. Kimi's good, but for my sake, for the current time, obviously Max Verstappen. Verstappen with his skill, getting an unperforming Red Bull car up there. But when it comes to all time, it goes to. When it comes to all time, I feel.
Also,
Man.
I meant rookie.
Anyhow, for all time, I feel like I have to go Michael Schumacher, Ayrton Senna. It's tough, but Ayrton is great in his own right. Schumacher's great in his own right, but if Michael Schumacher had the same, were in the same era as Ayrton Senna, I think Ayrton Senna would just win. Bro, what is going on with this car? It's just all over the place. I'm sorry, I'm exceeding track limits, I know.
I asked about current rookies.
Oh, current rookies. Oh, sorry. I think it's Isaac Hadja for me. George just has the pace on that RB, but at the same time, Kimi Antonelli's not that far off. Too much braking power there.
Bernardo don't count.
Yeah, I know. I will really off the pace there. I don't know what's going on. Why is there any pace on this car? Do I have to turn up the downforce? Try and match up the pace? Eighth.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
How many practices you gonna do?
What do you mean how many practices? This is qualifying.
Oh.
Yeah, pace is gone, guys.
The voice of the guy sounds way different than in 2-3.
Yeah, it's because this is Jeff and then the other one's Mark. Oh, no pace. We don't have pace on this car. Nothing I could say. Right there. Second sector's a pain, dude. Second sector's really just a pain.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves
Our
of
8/10 of our
top three:
teammate.
Perez, Sainz, and Lewis Hamilton. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Bro, the guys have the benefit for like soft tires, but we don't. What is this second sector, bro? Like,
I ain't upgrading to 2-5.
me too. I don't know. Bro, no pace. Why is there no pace on this car? Why is there no pace on this car?
There are rumours that you're looking for a contract.
Of course not.
I think it's great how much your team has been focused on developing. Appreciate your time.
It's like 8-0 RN.
Yeah. Yes. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. No pace on this car. This McLaren. We're gonna be starting on the 4th row. You have no pace. This car's basically, it's still drivable. The problem is nothing. For the power, no more power. Basically, I have to exceed track limits to try and get the right thing, but obviously it's not working. So I'm changing difficulty a bit to like 91, or actually no, 91. Yeah, 91. Not gonna make a little big difference, but bro, we will not score points in this difficulty.
Another question: if you could make your own track, would you?
I would, and I will make it in the actually I will make it in the Philippines. Yeah. One of the highways.
Historically a good race for first victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the first time here. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the HUNGRYYY ring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking has always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile circuit, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. Let's hope we're in for another one here today.
Bro, we're gonna struggle a lot.
I would make a Ferrari nightmare track.
Exactly.
It's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious.
Look at the championship standings on the bottom left in just about a couple seconds. There it is. Look at that, how close it is.
From the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle. And the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't
That's
have them means
close.
that you don't care anymore.
Way too
Of course,
close.
you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
You can see there's the AMG safety car, not the AMR safety car today. There's the flying jet. Wait, what? Isn't that supposed not to be in Hungary?
It's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Sergio Perez will lead us away.
Perez on pole position right after his win in
One
Britain.
mistake would kill it all.
Verstappen,
Yeah.
Charles Leclerc and Norris. Brown,
Oh, we
Gasly,
moved up a place.
and Fernando Alonso.
He got a penalty. Sainz, who was supposed to be starting from second, he starts in 12th.
Armstrong and Ocon.
Wow.
Giovinazzi,
Sainz.
Mick Schumacher and George Russell. Latifi and Nikita Mazepin.
Oh my god, Nikita Mazepin was 3.7 seconds
Just
off.
moments away. It's time to go down to the track.
Nikita, what are you doing? Alright.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this.
Yeah,
run
one
and
stop.
aim for another
No
top
way
10
we're not
finish.
gonna go for a one stop here in this track. Alright, so I could increase it if I wanted to. Alright, so we're gonna go, just to be safe, 0.7. Alright, so round, what is it, round 8. 5 lights here in Budapest in Hungary.
His dad's level.
I know. And we're underway for the Hungarian Grand Prix. You see side by side between the two McLaren teammates. There is the AlphaTauri, and here we go down the inside we go. Oh, Yuki up here, Gasly I should say, diving down the inside. Who's gonna get the brilliant exit? On turn 1. Oh, Gasly makes contact. I had someone on my inside there, nowhere to go. We're gonna clear both Leclerc and Gasly. Wow, brilliant stuff. We've gone up from 7th to 5th in just under a minute. Norris has dropped back down the field. He's down now to 9th behind the two AlphaTauris. This is where we're really struggling. If I wanted to, I could just go for... Oh, yeah, this is where I'm struggling. That's where I'm really struggling, guys. Just going for that chicane and already. with a guy behind me. Okay, I cut the corners, Bottas without too much vibrations on the car. Really distracting to see. Look at the vibrations that he went through on with that suspension. I've never seen something like that ever in a Formula 1 race. Getting too much vibration, going through the curbs. What's going on? You see the exit speed there, really out. Oh, come on! Why can't I correct this as soon as the race setup goes in? I am really bad at this game. Trying to close in here to Valtteri Bottas, and we've actually still closed in to Valtteri. Obviously, we can still get more downforce onto this car. I don't care about the... If we're gonna lose some time on the straights, just on the corners, bro, because this is mostly corners. What is that understeer? Anyway, lap 1. Red Bull 1-2, Perez, Verstappen, Hamilton, Bottas. 3 title contenders here in the top 5. Actually, 4 of the 5 guys who are under 10, who are just between 10 points is up here. Of course, Norris is down in P9 at the moment. Gasly is holding him up. Charles Leclerc is still close behind us. So this is basically now a DRS train here in Hungary. So you have to think now the World Championship, and we had just had a massive back end slide. I was trying to abuse the curbs because we can't steer towards the corner, and obviously just too much torque going through trying to accelerate. Like, what the hell is that? Like, actually, understeer is so good here. Valtteri really playing dividends here. As if we could just stick on that DRS zone on Valtteri Bottas, we could be good here. Try and get a good exit of that Falcon to make the pass. Sergio Perez is keeping a close eye. You see top 6 still close to each other. Everyone in the top 6 still in DRS zone. Perez is pulled away, so Verstappen is really struggling.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
See, clearly the dirty is affecting our car because nothing we could do. Try and turn it. Oh my god, bro. Like, actually just trying to avoid this dirty air really kills me. Kills my race, kills everything. Valtteri Bottas is pulling away here. These 3 have no choice, just going through the curves because nothing, no steering. Trying to make, and as you can see, we're really struggling. Leclerc's also that struggling. The second section is really hurting us really badly. We just get some sniff of that DRS.
Ima, take a quick power nap.
Alright. Sleep well, bro. Like, what is this, bro? Alright, we can just use the ERS, just pull away from Leclerc. We have nothing for Bottas. Or if we could just close. Why? Are you actually kidding me? Basically no power. Try and steer as much as you can. Give it all you want, but really, I'm actually just struggling now for grip.
Do you like NBA?
Yeah. Just look at the community posts. Thank you. Why don't you just close in, bro? I really need downfalls. Bro, I absolutely need the downforce now. Because it's kicking me. It's kicking me.
I had the same day as Luca.
Oh, for God's sake. Come again? Oh, great. I'm just gonna call you Luca now, not Trade. Nowhere to go. Oh my goodness, bro, what is this? Just trying to get this bend right. The car just won't allow it, does it?
LOL.
It just doesn't want to allow me getting this opportunity as I have to go way wide just to get some good speed. Bro, if you guys just make a pass.
Anyways, now I'm gonna take the nap.
Okay, good night, bro. Now I don't have the DRS, so we're doomed. Here comes Shaw.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards. We're leading our teammate by
Right.
6.4
Scared him a little bit. Now towards the braking, towards 10-1. Shaw's still there, giving him the room. Opportunity to strike. Here he comes. He's just gonna go through, nice and easy. We don't have the pace on the car. We're just gonna try to fight back, but Leclerc decides to close the line. Why did I cut the corner? Shaw, of course, try to close the line here. Oh, just making the move, but Leclerc. What is Leclerc doing? You don't clearly see me. Alright, there we go.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
I had to make that move, bro. We don't have any pace.
Gap to car in front is 1.8 seconds.
Oh, I need that downforce now, bro. I really need that downforce. No way I'm just gonna go for it on this lap. I'm that desperate to get that downforce up. Saving.
Tire condition is still looking good.
Alright, Gasly comes in. He didn't think he's gonna go for a medium, so that's one stop. Because Leclerc, he's gonna make a move? No. Understandable. Leclerc, just a little bit out balance there towards the entry now, towards the exit. We're just gonna I'm struggling anyway, so what's the point? Let's try and defend. No, the tires are gone. The rears, the fronts, everything's gone. I just have nothing for the front pack. I just have nothing for the front pack. Can I just get that chicane correct? Bro, why do you lose the rear? Nothing I could do. Oh my god, bro. Leclerc comes in. I'm guessing that's for a one stop. Just for a two stop.
In this lap, push now. Lando is coming in for his stop.
Oh my god. The guys ahead of me won't pick, so probably. If you put in hard, then you're done. Oh, fuck. Two Mercedes decided to go for it. Oh my
That
god.
looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
I'm trying to get more speed towards the pit entry. So... What? 50! 50! My front wing damage here.
There's been an incident on track resulting in...
Yep. Next one.
Complete, go now.
Me and Perez both one stop.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled
Did the
pit
undercut
stops.
work? No. Alright, see what we can do here now. Leclerc's struggling behind, so... Car feels fine? Yes! It was snapping. He's right in front. And that's good because we have now a chance of a podium here. We can pass what was happening and Perez. Now we have a little chance. Because Ocon is giving us a little bit of a good opportunity. Yes. Look how much we're gaining now towards the corners. I go around the outside of Verstappen. Nowhere to go. Here comes Perez on Esteban Ocon. We're gonna make a move on not one but two Red Bulls. Perez does not want to give us the room. And up the inside we go on both Red Bulls.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Let me just look at that replay right there. Nowhere to go. Perez. Oh, did he just hit us, our front wing? He did hit our front wing. The push didn't inflict damage to it. But I feel like that wasn't too much, so...
Back.
Vehicle condition.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Alright, so update. We just screwed Perez. And... Verstappen's strategy. The two Red Bulls are now side by side with each other. I just make the move on Esteban Ocon. On the grass as well. Nowhere to go.
Nice move. Good job.
Oh my god, why did the tyre spin? I know it. Look at that, pass on the grass on the inside of Esteban Ocon.
Did you spend more time driving or watching the flashback?
Yes, I spent more time watching the flashback. Actually no, we just came into the pits, so... And then just go around the outside, easy pass. Oh, Gio! Tried to close it. Gio just went... Bro, why would you turn in on me? Well, yeah, I didn't leave you space, but... Why did you go for that Okay, I gave you the space, okay? As soon as I came for the flashback, okay? Okay, no more flashbacks on that kind of moves no more, alright? Hamilton, alright. Hamilton's also on a one stop. We could catch up to him really quickly if Lance Stroll doesn't come in. Boys, we could possibly take the lead of this race if we play our cards right. If we could just get into that DRS zone of Valtteri Bottas. Well, look at that, Verstappen. Actually, Sergio Perez is stuck behind Esteban Ocon. Yeah, our confidence is way higher now with these tires, and of course with the new downforce. We're on the podium. We're on the podium, folks. Boys, we're on the podium. As I made a mistake.
What do you play on?
Controller, so that's why I'm struggling. I should usually be good at this, but no, I'm not. A little bit slow the acceleration, but as you can see, if Stroll doesn't pit, come on guys, don't pit. Still go longer. Yes!
Console.
Yeah. Yes, bro. We are back in this race.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Lewis Hamilton's stuck behind that Aston Martin.
Seconds.
Yes, guys. We are back in this race. That Aston Martin is having a tough...
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flag. Oh, contact. Stroll is gone. Oh my goodness, it's an engine failure right in front of Valtteri of the two Mercedes. As we're just going to make the move down the inside we go. Is that illegal? I should probably flashback that one. Sorry. But anyway, we're gonna look at a replay. Stroll held up Bottas so much we were right to the back of one of the Mercedes boys. And Stroll's out of this race. Okay, I did the same move. Here we go, making the move this time around. Down inside we got towards the chicane. We didn't leave. We tried to leave him with the car's inch, but to no avail. Sorry. But anyway, next on Hamilton's list now is Sebastian Vettel.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.0 seconds.
Stroll jinxed me there. So, anyway, we just had a plume full of smoke on our windscreen, so at the moment the two right in front, they're now pitting. So second place, that's good.
The car ahead is around 2 seconds.
After he zeros on the next straight. Just the apex, but try and come back on the inside, and Hamilton could close up to yeah, we're actually struggling once more. Once we hit these corners. Oh! I did a Yana up, man. Actually, that was supposed to be a Yana up, man. That wasn't supposed to be an Yana up, man, so my bad. Anyway, back to the race.
Spiny spin.
Yeah, my bad. Just hitting that line is good. Alright. Anyway, Vettel is ahead. Good thing these guys went on medium tires, because if they didn't, they would have actually killed their race. But Lewis Hamilton right to the back now of Mr. Sebastian Vettel. Even just the DRS zone now be good, because now Seb, this race is like Monaco now. It's really boring, but as you can see, Valtteri Bottas is not on terms with our pace. We are on terms with our pace. As here comes Hamilton trying to make a move on Sebastian Vettel. No way through. Bro, this is gonna be really good. Now race lead Lewis Hamilton. Look who's in front of Lewis Hamilton. It's former championship rival from 2015 to 2019. So 2018, Sebastian Vettel. Of course, fought for the title in 17 and 18. 2019, Ferrari had a down year. That started their downfall. That really peaked at 2020.
I remember when you streamed NFS Heat.
Yes. Now I do want to come back to that game, but do I want to? Anyway, we're just right to the back of Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton right here. So Bottas as well is right in this. As here comes Vettel.
Catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
Lewis, just make the move, Lewis. Oh yeah, that exit, dude. That really bad exit. Do not help us.
I still play NFS Heat.
That's good. But anyway, right now we are really trying to make dividends here, because if we can make the move on Lewis Hamilton, we're back in this championship lead. Oh, I messed. Okay.
Check your MF.
Sorry. I got too talky. Anyway, just this train just really affects all of us. Doesn't it? It really does affect all of us. Especially the guys with the two-stop strategies. We're gonna make a move on Lewis Hamilton. Nice and easy, neat and tidy. And if we can pass Sebastian Vettel, that would be brilliant.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
2015 has best crash physics.
Yes, if they've only put it in here in the modern games, bro. Anyway, Sebastian Vettel might just come into the pits here because their medium stint might just be done, or maybe they just have to extend more to like lap 16. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're gonna pit the end of lap 15 or the end of lap 16. So anyway, Vettel still in DRS
I
and
wish they
Fernando
would bring
Alonso.
C4 Ashes like it back.
And we're just gonna send one down the inside of the German of Sebastian Vettel. Nice and easy, bro. Vettel. And now it's gonna be right on there. We're gonna try to go around the outside, trying to leave him the room, opportunity, and we gave him a little bit of a cause width as soon as the corner hit. We're gonna look at that replay. Yeah, it's a flashback, but we're not gonna flashback it. There was contact. I'm not gonna flashback it either way. So this is where Vettel. Oh, Vettel just went to the curbs, didn't want to back out. He just didn't want to go on the curbing. And then, of course, as soon as he hits the curb, he just turns back to the right, makes contact with our wheel, gave him enough of a width, trying to use the traditional racing line, but of course that didn't work out. For Vettel is now, here comes Seb. Now Vettel versus Lewis Hamilton further back up the field, so Bottas is now going past Lewis Hamilton, so the Team Mercedes boys are going to be side by
I'm
side.
going to get water.
Okay. And Valtteri Bottas is ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton's now side by side with Max Verstappen. Yeah, we are in control now of the lead. As these guys, I think they only have to pit one time here. Sebastian Vettel. Fernando Alonso does not want to come in, so they're definitely going to pit on lap 16 as we're really close to the start of the pit wall right there. As Vettel now comes in, so we are safe. Bottas is now up ahead of Lewis Hamilton, so as it stands right now, we're going to be in the lead of the World Championship. Ahead of Valtteri Bottas by 4 points. Hamilton ahead by 9 points. And then Verstappen obviously up by 25 points. Oh, we were really looking for a move. On the Alpines, we make contact with the Alpine there. Alpine! Anyway. Trying to just be patient. Fernando Alonso, of course, I do not want to fight Fernando Alonso in Hungary. You know what happened in the real life Grand Prix. This might cost me actually, so oh, it's too far away. I'm just gonna wait, trying to go around the outside. Of course, he is gonna pit. So Fernando Alonso comes into the pits, and just like that, we are your new race leader. Sergio Perez in P5. Just like that, making the moves. They didn't want to make the moves, but we did. Verstappen has to pit again, by the way, so he's going to be behind the likes of Perez. Right now, let's just manage this lead. We'll try and pressure ourselves here. We know what we can do when we are in race winning situations. I'm not going to use that much ERS here today for the rest of the race, I think, because we're just managing this lead now. It's just about 3.13 seconds. We had to make that move on Sebastian Vettel, or else we're just gonna get held up even more. Are we cooking in Bottas? No, we're not. We're just a tenth off. And these guys are like, well, I'm gonna march you to the McLaren. Just follow me, and I'll march you to that McLaren driver. If he can, though, because of course, now as it stands, he's gonna be down in the championship by 4 points. Hamilton's also thinking that he will be down in the championship by 4 points. If he continues to just stay where he is right now, and no one may come on his teammate. And of course, all of them want to pass McLaren because
Got
they
me
know.
some nice cold water.
Alright, well, I got the water. We took the lead, and the gap is now 3 seconds, and we're just managing it. And so far, Valtteri Bottas has just been nowhere so far, just trying to gain that gap, but still a gap of 3 seconds. Using a little bit of ERS in that exit.
Oh okay, first so stuff happened while I was gone.
Nah, Fernando Alonso came to the pits. The guys who were gonna go for a one-stop strategy came to the pits. So we can just manage this gap for the rest of the race and then we're good, so we're gonna be fine. There we go, brilliant, 3/10. $19.9. I mean, we're just chilling with the gap. No major mistakes gonna make. Obviously, it's just a matter of time, matter of moments. When Verstappen comes in, Verstappen stuck in that pack, as well as Sergio Perez, who led the first stint of the race, and then obviously it just didn't work out for him the rest of the way. Okay. Obviously, you led the first stint. Then now, as of right now, he's just not been the guy. Just managing this pace. It's just 20s. We're in the 20s. I mean, they're gaining bit by bit, but not the way that you expect. Mamaya. On the inside that exit, and then obviously now towards. .4. Stopping as you come in now. The sign's gonna be ahead, and science is gonna be ahead. I think no. Yep, Science is going to be ahead. So Carlos Sainz from 12th on the grid up to 5th, but Verstappen's going to be side by side with him once more. Now Perez is out of DRS zone. They could just pull away from Sergio. Okay, we're back down to the 1960s, and somehow Bottas is still just a couple of times quick slower, but still there, fighting, finding pace. I was looking at the field and I saw the acceleration button was just on. Anyway, and Sainz holding up his teammate. Obviously, he's holding up his teammate now. So, where's Norris, by the way, on all of this? Now down 1.9 seconds. Lost too much time.
The car behind is gaining on you by 5/10.
You can see that. He's going back down to a 19.6. The two Mercedes are catching up to me, and this is not going to work out here, is it? Verstappen goes to the fastest stop in 18.838. We're nowhere near the pace of the Hodge, but somehow, some way, just getting to it. What was I supposed to do here, huh?
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
I can clearly see that. Thank you. Thanks for the concern.
Internet decided to be stupid on me.
Yeah, while you were gone, Bottas has gained like 1.3 seconds, almost. Back down to 19.6, but still too late, I guess. It's too late. Bottas is turning up the pace, but is it enough? Is it enough for Bottas to get this win here? Or not? Because at the moment, Valtteri is just nowhere near. Same time, we're just pushing the car to its limit. Every single race. A win in Hungary is very useful. .3 second lead now. We're back down to 19, and he's lost 2 to 3 tenths to myself. So if we could just be consistent in the 19s, and then we're good. Just countering him. Nikita Mazepin. What a eventful race for Nikita. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Try to hold up the others, please. That would be so lovely. Bottas announced and got past Nikita. It's been decided to not help us. Bottas tried to get the slipstream of the car. That Mercedes, well, he's gone. The safety car would just come out and go straight on that soft tires, and then
What do you think of the Liam and Yuki swap?
too harsh, but at the same time pretty deserving. It was too harsh that it was only 2 races, but at the same time it was gonna happen. So, but just not 2 races in, because that will really hurt your PR and everything else internally. But yeah, the Team Mercedes boys, they're not gaining up. What is going on with Valtteri Bottas? Lewis Hamilton. So I made a mistake on sector 1. And this turn. Get that ERS once more, and then just. This is a secret. Every time when they gain a gap, you know that. Choose this. No pace at all for the 2 Mercedes. We turned up the pace as soon as we got the lead, and yeah, Verstappen crashed it. Paris should crashed it here. Alright, we have...
You've lost some time to the car behind.
That's fine, because I don't even need it now. I have to save more. You know, I really need to save more ERS in order to get myself back top attention. But at the same time, though, you know, Gotta understand. You know, it's just a race of attrition. This race is basically a race of attrition, that's it. Basically, they guys behind us lost out in the end, and didn't work out for them, but yeah, they lost out during the pit stops. They got held up from behind, and obviously they lost too much time. Didn't push up enough trying to make moves or somewhat, but I don't know what's going on internally between those guys, but yeah.
Seeing that Bottas is at a constant speed on you.
Yeah, Bottas has had nothing. So far, Bottas has had nothing on us.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there. We're attempting to manage it.
Oh my god, no! Please don't. I just put in durability upgrades. I put in durability upgrades on this car. Oh, Ocon got the move there, also on the blue flag.
We can confirm that it's an issue with our engine. Good news, it looks like the fault has been fixed.
Oh! I got distracted. Thanks. Look at that. Brilliant move by Ocon, just getting that outside. Making the move.
What a save.
As soon as the engine popped up, I was like, nah, it's over. But then I saw it was still green, and bro, that was scary as hell. Thanks. Too much speed on the corner, but we'll manage it. Oh, and Hamilton got held up. We're fine. We're alright. Come on, don't let him by. Don't let him by. Don't let him by. Yes! Come on. Come on, let's go, Latifi. Latifi played really well for that blue flag. Hamilton needs out of it because he got held up in the blue flags.
What car brand should get it at one team?
Okay, Audi obviously has one. Lamborghini, they had one before. They had a sponsor one before, but no, it didn't work out for them. Alfa Romeo returned, of course. I feel like the next one should be at least an American brand. I feel like Chevrolet. I've run a 19-1 here. We are on fire. Back on the race.
Lamborghini is not meant for a track.
I know. Lamborghini had a title sponsored a race car, but a Formula 1 team, but that didn't work out for them. So
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
They are meant to be road cars.
exactly. Well, for me, I feel like it has to be Chevrolet. Either Chevrolet, because Chevrolet already has a NASCAR team. Chevrolet's, I think, Ally, like the Cadillac, they're already in F1 team. So I feel like the Chevrolet in general, they obviously have race cars.
Not like I would be willing to blow my money on one.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I feel like Chevrolet has the money to go. Obviously Toyota, they can go for as well. They already have pass hooked up to them. So anyway, 4 laps to go. Valtteri Bottas, no pace. That car just screwed him, didn't he?
Someone said Tesla should get an F1 team.
It's too early, I think. But for me, yeah, Tesla deserves one. It's just too early. You know, Tesla, they have Elon Musk. He has $1 billion, but waste. I mean, investing in a Formula 1 team costs about like 200-300 million. Out of his like multi-billion-dollar salary. Actually, no, he's not $1 billion worth. It's like 100 or 200 billion. But I feel like
I
Elon Musk.
showed that by Formula E.
I feel like that Elon Musk definitely would invest in something other than racing. Maybe not NASCAR. Oh. You showed that guy Formula E? Oh. I'll buy Formula E. I think he could buy Formula E. Like, just to improve, like, all Tesla spec cars, and then they go racing. That would be fun.
He said it looks boring.
Oh my. Yeah, well, to be fair, it is kind of boring, so. At the moment, we are sitting at the top of the Hungarian world. So far, 3 laps of racing remaining. There's no doubt that we have been the best car, the fastest car today.
Never watched a Formula E race, can't name one driver.
Wait, guys. No way. No shot. No, not again. Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez, bro. He's had 3 DNFs in the past 4 races. On occasions where he can win races, Sergio Perez. Oh, well, that's Perez's championship race is over. Basically. Perez. Well, Verstappen's up to 4th, Leclerc will be moved up to 5th. But bro, that has to hurt. That has to sting for Sergio Perez.
Formula E intros have gotta be some of the worst intros.
What do you mean Formula intros? Formula E? Oh yeah. Maybe. But bro, Sergio Perez. Checo definitely did not deserve that. Why are you in the racing line, George Russell? He's quick, George. Too much speed, too much speed, too much speed, too much speed.
Caution, caution.
Checo Perez, it is.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Bro, he definitely did not deserve that. With just 3 laps to go, by the way. Perez, with 3 laps of racing remaining. Nah. He damn didn't deserve that. He deserved to win a race in his Formula 1 career. He did do that in 2020 and in this season in Britain. But the defending winner, Sergio Perez, has DNF'd again in every single opportunity he was trying to win the race. but somehow, some way, it just didn't go his way.
Final
Final lap of the race.
Teammate behind is 43.3 seconds.
Oh my god, Lando's really struggling in this track. Lando qualified us, by the way. He was
Final lap.
0.8 of a second quicker than ourselves as Verstappen. As soon as I hit my personal best, he just goes, "Alright, I'm gonna just get that just for clarity and just for me to get that fastest lap today." And he will get that fastest lap, as I cannot go any further. Well, it's been a tough one. It's been a tough race. Tough weekend ever since the British Grand Prix. We didn't find pace in Britain, did we? We just had bad pace. And then here in Hungary, we didn't have the pace at qualifying, and we had to start from 8th place. We should have been starting on 8th if it wasn't for Sainz's penalty. We were struggling in the first stint, but then the second stint, a miracle happened, and we just turned it up ever since. And now towards the final corner, we're going to take back our championship lead that we shouldn't have lost in Austria. It's redemption day. And towards the start-finish line, we are going to take victory in Hungary. For the first time in Hungary, we take the victory. It's our 3rd race win of the season. Could have been 4 if the Austrian Grand Prix just gone well for us. Driver of the day, pretty well deserved. Amazing stuff.
Back at the factory after that one. A great race and a real team performance to take victory here in Hungary. Tell me,
A McLaren
to achieve this win?
back on top
Just the quality of the racecraft, you know?
once more.
How many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere. It was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
That's what we like to see.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track.
There it is. An amazing performance. A young winner, the rookie in a McLaren, winning another race, his 3rd race. We've never heard that line before ever since Lewis Hamilton 2007. Lewis Hamilton might just have another counterpart. I think we let almost the...
Brown takes over the lead of the
Look
Drivers'
at that.
Championship.
43.9 seconds.
I have to give it to Brown. Look at where they finished
Norris
compared to where they started.
went from 6. Alright, we're gonna look at the start. What happened to Norris? He started in 6th. And lights out. And away we go. Bottas got a brilliant start off the line. Of course, Norris went on that inside. See the cloud of dust, but towards 10-1, me and Gasly went to the inside. And then Yuki Tsunoda just slits by. And then you see 3 wide. We make contact with Gasly. Actually, we're obviously stuck with each other, so I gave him the space, and then Gasly just went round the outside. Couldn't take the inside line over Charles Leclerc. But Lando Norris, this is the photo of the day, folks. Photo of the day. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. The team McLarens couldn't have went at it. We were battling the midfield towards this race. We couldn't have done it without the pit stops, bro. We couldn't have done it with Fernando Alonso, Sebastian Vettel, Lance Stroll. But Sergio Perez, bro. We were winning most of the race. Sergio Perez, another race where he DNFs. Sergio Perez. That's gutting. That is actually gutting. Sergio Perez. Getting to see Sergio Perez in person. He was just a great personality overall, but
After stream is over and going to watch a dude build Lego F1 sets.
alright. As you can see, taking victory. Of course, this is our tradition, just taking the checkered flag victories. Picture. Number 1. We are really the number 1 today. Brilliant stuff. Alright, so that's gonna do it. We'll see the next one. But before that, we should look at the rubber. Look at the tires. The tires were done and dusted. Alright, here's the championship standings. 6-point gap between myself and Bottas. Hamilton third, 9 points back, so still close. Top 3 championship. Then there's a bigger gap now to Verstappen. Is 21 points. Norris didn't score well today at 89 points, 13 now back. Perez 50. That championship hopes are slipping away with the reliability issues of Red Bull. Leclerc 60 points. Sainz. And then the constructors. Did we gain points? Actually, no, we didn't gain points. So we lose about 6 points because of Lando Norris. Yeah, so that's gonna do it. We'll see you next episode. Goodbye. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you in Belgium. Happy summer break for